Hi there, Anna McKinley here, and thank you so much for joining me. And hey, what I want to talk to you about today is this question. Do you want to live a life of normal and ordinary, or do you want to live a life of miraculous? Because actually, it's up to you. It's an interesting thing, miracles, and I've been reflecting on this, particularly today. If you would like more miracles in life, you can experience it. You can live a life where every day is filled with the miraculous. And there's no magic to it. I'm going to share with you how to do it. But first, I'd just like to dig into some stuff with you because I used to be the kind of person who felt that there were no miracles in life. I used to just simply not notice the miracles. And now I see and experience miracles continuously. The world hasn't changed, but I have. I used to treat life, and I used to hang out with a lot of people who treated life in the same way as a series of things that I had to do. Like every day was kind of a repeating treadmill of stuff that I had to do, chores and jobs and commitments. The alarm went off, I had to get up. I had to get out of bed and get up and get ready. And then I had to make my kids get ready for school. And then I had to get out the door at a particular time and drop the kids off by a particular time and get to work. And then I had to go to meetings with people and had to leave at a certain time and had to get the kids to places and run around and get the dishes done and do all of that stuff. Get everyone to bed and then catch up on work. And every day was just this series of steps that I had to do. And because I had that mindset that I had to do stuff and I was looking at everything I did as a chore, as a job, as something that I was kind of forced into. Although, let's you and me be honest, I was the one who was forcing me into it at the end of the day, right? But here's the thing, because of that, my life was a whole series of should do's and must do jobs and chores. And I know that it wasn't just me because most of the people that I knew and a lot of people that I know now were stuck in that pattern of I should do, I must do, I have to, I've just got to do this, and looking at everything from that very we say grounded, but that hard gotta do perspective. It's not a lot of fun. I had the occasional magical and miraculous moments with my children where, there'd be that spark and they'd say something or they'd say, I love you, mummy, or would have a hug or something like that, or I'd see them do something. Those special moments, if you've got kids, you know what I mean. But the thing is, they were few and far between because when they happened, I too often cut them off or missed them because I had to go and do a job or take a business phone call or whatever it was. So most days, not a miracle in sight. And I compare that to now. I mean, I'm just thinking about my day to day. Right? Let me share with you my day to day. Well, I just finished having a smoothie, my brunch smoothie, and just drinking that was miraculous. A smoothie, you say? What's miraculous about that? Well, it contained ingredients from all over the world that people around the globe had grown, prepared, carefully packaged and shipped, and they had landed at my door. It was all blended together by my NutriBullet, which itself was the result of someone's creative and innovative thinking and ideas, combined with technical design and know-how that, I wouldn't even know where to start how to design one of those things. Just a few decades ago, possibly not even as long ago as that, a smoothie like mine was just not possible. So even just that, in a way, is miraculous, right? But that wasn't all. My day is only halfway through, and already I've had several business meetings without even leaving my home. And that includes delivering professional training to a group of people from all corners of the globe, literally, all able to share ideas, share questions, share information, and get to know each other from several different continents. And that's just scratching the surface. You know, the thing is, many people watching this, you might be one of them, would say, so what? The whole world's been doing that lately. Haven't you noticed? So, yeah, a lot of people would look at that and go, so why is it a big deal? That is exactly my point. There's nothing extraordinary about my smoothie or about my online meetings. These things are happening all the time. And we can look at them as completely normal and nothing to get excited about, or we can actually choose to recognize the miraculous about them. I'd like to share with you a quote from Albert Einstein. It's one of my favorites because this can be really, really life changing. He said, there are only two ways to live your life. One is living as though nothing is a miracle. And the other is living as though everything is a miracle. And the thing is, whichever one we choose, we're going to get. If we choose to live as though nothing is a miracle, there will be no miracles in life. Because the way our miraculous brains work is they show us what we expect. Every time we expect no miracles, we're training our brain not to show us the miracles, and we'll miss them. Every time we look at something and we see the miraculous in it, we are training our brain to show us the miraculous. And we don't need to look very far for the miraculous. Even your brain is miraculous. Your brain has more neurons than the stars in the known galaxy, and trillions and trillions and trillions of connections. And your brain is continuing to evolve every moment depending on how you think and what you do. Isn't that miraculous? I could go on and on and on, right? My point is simply that when we choose to live as if everything is a miracle, then we see miracles everywhere. Your life becomes miraculous. That's how our minds work. And the more we focus on the miraculous, the more we get of it. In fact, the more we focus on anything, the more we experience it in our lives. So the more we choose to see life as miracles, even just the little things, the flowers, the birds, that look on your children's face, the air we get to breathe, the water that comes out of our taps, you know, which would have been miraculous to someone a few hundred years ago, right? Every time we choose to focus on things as miraculous, then the more miracles we'll experience. And the more miracles we experience, the more miraculous our lives is. That, my friends, opens the door to endless possibilities in your life. Or we can choose to live life as though there are no miracles. And then that's what we're going to get. So how about it? Would you like to experience the miraculous in life? It starts with making the choice, and you have the choice. You can choose this alternative perspective, this alternative way of looking at things. You can choose to look for the miraculous in all of the everyday things that we're surrounded with, right? It's there. It's just waiting for you to notice it. And the more you choose to notice it, the more you'll find. So there you go. If you're ready to step into more miraculous in your life, that is the simple formula. To start choosing to notice it. Have some fun with that. Play with it. And if you do that consistently, you will find that your life just shifts. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. And as well as always, if you know someone who you feel would benefit from this content, share this with them. Let's share the love. Let's share the miracles. Hey, thanks so much for joining me, and I will look forward to seeing you in another episode soon. In the meantime, you have a miraculous day. Bye for now.